Hey everybody, welcome back to week 3 of 2020. This is also a significant event because it is week 10 after my November 11th surgery to repair my rotator cuff, bicep tendon, and my labral tear. So Monday started off pretty low-key, pretty easy. I did plan on doing some grip work, however, I ended up just hitting the air bike. 30 seconds on, 20 seconds rest for 30 rounds. If you've never tried that, try it. It's a bear. It's definitely a pain in the butt to do. It'll really test your will to finish something. After that, went to these 303 tempo squats with the SSB. This is my new Titan SSB version 2. And I have to say, so I've been using it for maybe 3 weeks now, and I'm a huge fan. I hate a lot of Titan fitness pieces of equipment, but this thing is decently solid. Only a couple minor complaints about it, and overall I'm just happy to have a more comfortable safety squat bar. As for my tempo work for me, I'm really proud of it. It seems like it's right on. I'm counting to 3. A lot of times I see people do tempo work and it's definitely not tempo. After that, I decided to use my log just because I haven't used it in a while, but I was just doing wall slides with it. And then I decided to use my Mr. Miyagi therapy going around in circledness to go ahead and wash my truck windows, because why not? So that was Tuesday. What we're looking at here with the grip work now is Wednesday, and this is a rolling thunder working up to just kind of like a heavy double or triple, which ended up being right around 125, not including the weight of the handle and the pin. And after that, I did some back off reps. Looks like it's just like 100 pounds loaded. So right around 80%, 85% or so. It's kind of disappointing though, because I can do rolling thunder with my my left hand, but I'm not allowed to pick up anything over 2 pounds with my right hand, and so I tend to just use my captains at crush grippers and squeeze the living hell out of the number 1 and the number 2. After that, I did these. I kind of showed the beginning of this movement because I'm supposed to keep my elbows locked for the movement and just use my my scapula to do this movement the whole time. It's very difficult to cue though. It usually takes me a couple reps where my elbows kind of bend for me to really get the extension that I'm supposed to be getting out of my scapula movement. But these have been awesome for my physical therapy. And then it's Anarchy Week for the other guys in my training cycle. Anarchy Week is kind of like an anything goes, and so we made a funny apparatus to pick up. After that, I literally on that Thursday got told that I could start doing these movements with a super light band, and so this is the Super Baby lightweight band from Elite FTS, and just running through my new movements that I get to do. Little things like this are really exciting when you've literally been forced to do nothing for a long time, for 10 weeks. These are on tempo here, which, again, going with a lot of scapula engagement. That's the whole goal with this, scapula engagement. And then these rows. These rows are actually a little bit more difficult than you think, because I'm trying to keep my elbows and my wrists kind of on plane and move kind of slow and really trying to squeeze my scapula, almost like you're setting up for a deadlift. And physical therapy, it's a little bit easier to cue because the physical therapy tech guy usually walks up behind me and like sticks his hand in my back. And here you see more of those scapula push-up type things. Again, the whole reason I'm recording these is because if I don't record them and I don't show them, I tend to not do them. And so you guys are my accountability, so thank you. So move on in the evening, and you're looking at some calf raises with a kettlebell on a belt. And finally, some more use of my becoming more streamlined belt squat using a lever arm version 57. I think I've got it pretty well ironed out on how I use this thing now. It feels good. I'm getting the depth that I need. I still wish I had something to hang on to with my hands like you see with a lot of other belt squats. But going for a heavy 5 and then a back off set, specifically 2 back off sets at 15 reps, which you're looking at here. and these are loaded to like 80% or so. I think it's 80%. But that is pretty much it. That is week 3 in the books, week 10 of recovery. I'm already in week 11 right now. I'm a little bit late on this video, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. And while you watch these back extensions, go ahead and pick another video to watch. I'll see you next week.